Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. I'm a beauty enthusiast and consultant who loves to talk about everything dealing with beauty and makeup, and today I have a ton of body care and skincare products that I want to share with you. I've been loving a lot of these products since maybe as early as February up until this point. So I didn't want to include these in my April favorites, like makeup based video, because that video was already 52 minutes long and this one's probably going to be just as long. So grab you a snack, get a little drink, let's get tucked in and let's get started. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly do appreciate it, and let's get right into this video. So first I want to talk about this little piece of clothing that I'm wearing. Now I can't stand up and show y'all because this is gonna be too much body for the tube of you. However, I will insert a picture here, and I love this. This is what some would consider a dupe for the Skims long kind of lounge dress. So I picked this up from Amazon. I will link that down below. Oh, I'm getting more. It's just so comfortable and definitely a little more affordable than the Skims option. Okay, now let's get on to the skin. So first let's just go in order of like when I wake up and what I'm doing, and then we'll work our way through the products. So body care, let's start there, because I got some good goods in this category. Vaginal health, we have to talk about her. I love the Down There wash. I also love the honey pot. So those are my two go-tos when I'm looking for a vaginal wash. I love them because both products, I don't have the honey pot because I ran out of that, but both products balance the pH. I do not have any irritation. There's no synthetic dyes, smells, they're fragrance free, and they're just really cleansing. I find that ever since I started using both the honey pot and this Down There wash, she's been quite kosher and I'm really enjoying it. Plus I like the idea of using a product down there that is specifically made for that area. And then additionally, I love that I believe for sure the honey pot is a Black owned brand. You can get it from Target. You can get this particular brand as well from Target. The brand is called Good Wash, and this is specifically their Down There wash. This particular wash is their rose water one. The honey pot has tons of scents. They also have unscented. I want to say this one also comes in an unscented version. And yes, I love them. You can pick this one up from Target. You can pick up the honey pot also from Target. The honey pot, like if I could say between the honey pot and Good Wash, I would prefer the honey pot. I have tried everything from the honey pot. I've tried every scent from the honey pot. None of them irritate me. I've also tried Good Wash's wipes and honey pot's wipes. We keep them in our bathroom. I keep them in my purse. I also have the honey pot, what do you call it? It's a panty spray. Love that. You use the bathroom, then you spray a little on your panties. You can spray it under your arms, and it has like this nice, like light kind of powdery smell and finish to it, so it helps to just kind of absorb odor. I use the honey pot pads and tampons. Love, love, love them. Like, I stand for honey pot and all of their feminine care products. So I recommend any of that. I'll link all of that down below. And just so you know, I'm linking all of these products down below. So if you choose to want to shop through my links, I really appreciate it. But at least you can just click the link, see what it looks like, and then do from there what you would like to do. Okay, then okay, let me go in order. So got the little vaginal wash out the way. Body washes. I have been loving this Necessaire Eucalyptus body wash. So I purchased the Necessaire body kit during the Sephora savings event, fell in love with the body wash, picked up the larger size of the body wash during the savings event, and as you can see, I have worked my way nicely through this body wash. I just love the eucalyptus smell. It smells very fresh. It also smells very clean, and I also like it has a good lather. I don't have to use a lot in order to get a good lather. Oh, and I feel so clean after I use it. Love it. Like, this is for sure going to be a purchase when I run out. So highly recommend that. An affordable option, or I should say more affordable option for body wash, Olay, but not just any Olay. So this is the Olay Hyaluronic Acid Cleansing and Nourishing Body Wash. These body washes are so creamy. So I've also tried, I think it's like a lavender retinol version. They're so creamy, like milky creamy, and produces a great lather. I feel like my skin not only feels clean, but it also feels quite soft. And I do feel like this is a more type of like softening type of product because of the hyaluronic acid. So in terms of the differences between the Necessaire and the Olay, Necessaire is going to make your skin feel very clean, but not necessarily like moisturized after you wash. Whereas the Olay one, I feel like it feels clean and it feels a little moisturized. So I keep both in the shower, just depending on what I want for the day. And then I love to follow up with the Olay body conditioner. Andrea and Renee put me onto this, and I was like, I didn't know I needed it until I tried it. So after you shower, you put this on, and this is going to be like an in-shower rinse-off body moisturizer. I love this. So my favorite is going to be the nighttime version. It has retinol in it and it has a lavender scent. This is the daytime version. So I prefer the nighttime scent even during the day. But this scent smells really good too. So it just depends on which one's available. That's the one that I will purchase. But you shower, then you put this on, lather it on, and then you rinse it off, and your skin feels really soft. So especially at night, a lot of times, especially if I'm tired, this is what I'm putting on as my moisturizer for the night. And girls, sometimes during the day, if I'm rushing, this is the moisturizer for the day. This is not gonna be a body conditioner that's gonna like have your skin feeling very soft and hydrated, 12 hours later. But it's a really good like moisturizing step that you can use in addition to your body moisturizers, or like I said, if you're rushing and you're like, I don't have time to do all the things, but I want to add just a little bit more moisture to the skin. Love, love, love this. Only downside is they need to make a larger bottle. I run through this. If I use this every day and like every time I shower, I'm running through it every week and a half, roughly. So I wish they made a larger size. This is 8 fluid ounces, but like I run through it, and I definitely use way too much. And that's probably why I run through it fast, but still, they need to make a larger size of it. Okay, after I shower, we're going to do my body care. Okay, so I would say for the past month, yes, I have been loving the combination of mixing a body oil with a body moisturizer. The succulence of the skin. Can you see my skin? Y'all really can't see my skin too much, but do y'all see this like glow, this like juiciness of the skin? And yes, I know I can use body butters to get some of the same effect, but for me, like it has become a self-care routine. So I enjoy adding a body oil and a moisturizer together, mixing it in my hands, and then like lathering it. It just makes my day and evening. So the first, I don't want to say combination. Well, yeah. Combination, but like pairing that I've been enjoying. This is the pairing that I have been enjoying as of late because I purchased this body moisturizer about, has it only been a week? It's been a week and a half. Sol de Janeiro, and this is the, I think this is pronounced Beija Flor Elasti Creme. Excuse me if I said all that wrong. This is going to be infused with a retinol mimicking cacao oil plus plant collagen. So this is going to boost elasticity and help to maintain a youthful bounce. And it's also going to deeply moisturize the skin. And when I tell you this joker works, like even using it by itself, my skin feels so soft, but then adding an oil to it, and I'm all day hydration and moisturization. And I love it because, like, for instance, let's say I put my concoction on. I'm about to show you the body oil. Put it on, put on jeans. When I get home at the end of the day and take my jeans off and like, run my hands down my legs still feel soft. And my legs, the skin there is desert dry. Like it is so dry. So, and then it smells so freaking good. I got some on my lip. This smells so, so good. So I've only had this a week and a half, and as you can see, I have been working through it. Absolutely repurchasing this when I run out. I like to mix this Neutrogena body oil. So this is their light sesame formula. It's a sheer moisturizing oil. Think of this more like along the lines of a dry oil, if you will, because it is a more lightweight moisturizing oil. I'll mix these two together. First of all, I smell like a snack, first of all. Secondly, I feel so soft. Like, this is what I use today. I know y'all can't feel me, but if y'all could feel me, I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel just like Riley. Baby skin soft. And then let me go ahead and just add you on to another level of goodness in terms of what you smell. If you haven't, if you don't have it, I suggest that you get it. But if you have it, add to you Valentino Born Aroma. If you want your partner to not be able to keep their hands off of you, if it's been a little bit of a dry season, okay? And you need to juice things up, go on and add you this Hunty Chow. I'm just telling you, let me calm down. This might be a little too much for the YouTube. So this I've been loving, absolutely have been loving, highly recommend it. They do sell like mini sizes of this at Sephora, which I don't recommend because the mini sizes are $20 or $22, and then the larger size is $48, and you get way more product. But if you do want to try it just to see if you like it, how, you know, and if you want to feel like if it's worth the price, then they do have smaller sizes. Okay. Then now this has been a long time love, so this is nothing new to me, but I had to get it another one because I was about to run out. Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. Okay, this is like what people know the brand for. So I will mix these two together, which, oh, they just smell heavenly. Also, the other body oils, I have two other body oils that I've been mixing with these moisturizers. There's a brand called Curl Bible. I found them on Instagram. So they're not an Instagram brand, but I found the brand on Instagram. And this Coconut Paradise body oil smells divine. Smells like a vacation. Like if I'm going on vacation, this is what I'm taking with me. Oh, smells divine. It's also a thicker oil. So it is a thicker oil than the Neutrogena one. So I like to use this one at night because it's so like thick and hydrating. And I would say, does this oil like get on my clothes and stain them? I haven't really noticed it so far, but I feel like because it's a thicker oil, it potentially could. If you're like, I don't have time to let the oil sink in, you know, I've got to put my body moisturizer on and then put my clothes on. But then I've also done that, and like I said, I haven't noticed it. So I don't know if that answers your question, but this is a bit of a thicker oil. So when I want like extra hydration, I go for this one, mix it with this one. I'll also mix it with this particular body moisturizer. Oh, then another body moisturizer, Andrea Renee, once again. Follow her. She is, in my opinion, the queen of body care products. Follow Andrea Renee because a lot of my recommendations, especially from Target, come from her. So Flamingo is a body moisturizer that you can purchase from Target. It's a deep nourishing cream body moisturizer. Oh, take the cap off. This, first of all, smells so good. This is what it looks like. And so I have been enjoying this one too. So when it comes to body moisturizer, it really just depends on how I feel. I can't tell y'all like, oh, this one I like better because it works better. All of these moisturizers that I'm recommending really deeply hydrate the skin by themselves. I just add a body oil for the more luxurious experience. And I recommend you do the same, especially if you like body care products. Just mix them together. So good. So this one I really enjoy because it is hydrating by itself. And this one has like a whipped-like texture. I don't know if you can see it. So it just feels good going on. And then, like I said, the body oil is just an added bonus to it. Last two body care products that I'm talking about, the Necessaire body lotion. Okay, I talked about this in my Sephora recommendations, or like my Sephora haul, because I told you I got the kit. I got a sample size of this, immediately fell in love with it. I bought the full size during the savings event. So this one is fragrance free. I like fragrance, especially in my body care products. So I will mix this once again with any of these body oils that I've talked to you about. But I've been loving the Keys Soul Care body oil. All this, so this was my first two combination of mixing together, and it like kind of started all of this. I was like, where have I been? I know I'm not the only one. Like, I know other people have been doing this. I just hadn't done it. So this oil and mixing it with this body lotion started this whole obsession of mixing body oils and body moisturizers together. So this oil is so, I would say in terms of like thickness, it is going to be between the Neutrogena and this Curl Bible body oil. So the Curl Bible being like thickest in like composition, and then Keys Soul Care is going to be in the middle, and then Neutrogena will be the thinnest type of oil. It has a very light scent to it, but it's really pretty. It's like a very light dainty scent. You almost don't recognize it that it has a scent until you put it on, and you're like, Like, I noticed it had a scent when I mixed it with the Necessaire body lotion, because this has no scent. And so I was like, oh, what is that? Is that the, wow, that's really pretty. Very light, very luxurious feeling, and I love it. Only downside is just the amount that you get. So this costs $25. You don't get a lot. I've had this for about a month now, but the only reason why I still have this much left is because I alternate between the Neutrogena and the Curl Bible oil, because I don't want to run through it too quick. But absolutely will be repurchasing this when I run out, because I really enjoy it. And it's like I said, I feel like it's I feel like these two are like very luxurious in the feel of them because of their consistency. The Neutrogena one, I don't like using it by itself, simply because like I just don't get like the luxurious like self-care vibe from it, but mixing it with a body moisturizer, I do. These two I have and will use by themselves, these two, and I get that like luxurious experience from them. So those are my recommendations for body care products. I love each and every one of these. Like, I've been loving this one a lot lately because I love the scent of it, and I also love how hydrating it is. The Boom Boom Cream is going to be one that's supposed to, it's fast absorbing, and it's supposed to visibly tighten the appearance of skin. I don't really know if it does that. I really don't know, but I like the smell of it, and I also like the very light shimmer that it leaves on the skin. You only see it when you get out in the sun, and like, that is why I love it. So that's it for body care. Now let's get on to skincare. Let me just preface this by saying, I am a beauty enthusiast. Y'all know this. I am constantly trying new products. So if you just heard me talk about one skincare product in one video, and now you're hearing me talk about another one, please know I'm still using all of them. And I firmly believe that your skin can get used to a particular product, and then that product not work as well, especially if you've been using it for a very long period of time. So I'm a firm believer in switching up my skincare when needed, so that I can see which products really work best for me, or at least so that I can recommend, options for you all. So if you hear me talk about a product today, but you were like, wait, you just talked about another product another time, just know I still love them. If I'm talking about it, I love them, and I'm still using them. So here we go. Cleansers. So I always do a double cleanse to my skin when I'm wearing makeup. So I do have a couple of makeup removers that I do use, but I only have one that I want to talk about because I've already talked about the other ones. I forgot to bring it down here, but the Neutrogena eye makeup remover is my go-to eye makeup remover. I've tried more expensive ones, and that one works for me. I left it upstairs. But let me tell you, that is my go-to. I can't even tell you how many times I've repurchased that, but that is what I do. I remove my eye makeup first if I'm wearing makeup. That's what I love. Then I bought this during the Sephora Savings event. This is the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm, and this is so good. And for this large tube, it's like $10.99. So what I do is I take the cleansing balm and I'll put it on my face without wetting it first. And I think that is a really good way of like melting the makeup off, and then I'll go and add water to my face. But it's very gentle, but very cleansing. Like, this gets off a really good amount of makeup, and I really enjoy it for that purpose of it. It's not one of those cleansing balms where like it takes off your makeup, but you still have like a lot of makeup left on your face. It's really good and cleansing. And it has a very like light oat smell. If I'm being honest, it's not my favorite, but it's not so like unappealing that I can't use it. And I think it's a scent that other people would like. I just don't like it. So don't let that turn you off. But I would repurchase it so the scent's not that egregious, because I would most definitely repurchase this. Then I have 2 cleansers that I've been using, I've really been enjoying. So if I say the newest cleanser is by Peach and Lily. So Peach and Lily reached out to me. They asked if they could send me some of their skincare products, and they sent me a lot of skincare, which I haven't even gotten through all of it. But I am talking about some of their skincare today because I've been using it and I've been loving it. So this is their Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. It's going to deeply cleanse and soothe the skin. You can use it morning and night. And honestly, that's what I do. Depending on just how my morning or evening goes will determine when I use this. So what I mean by that is this I keep under my sink. So if I somehow forget to wash my face when I'm in the shower, like then I'll use this one. Or if it's nighttime and I'm like, I just need to wash my face and get into bed, then this is the cleanser that I will use. It is very much gel-like, but it is not stripping. So I tend to not like anything that is gel-based because they tend to be too stripping to my skin. My skin's more normal. I do have a little bit of dry spots here or there. So I like more like creamier moisturizers and not stripping moisturizers. This one does not strip the skin. It really does clean my skin, especially after using the Inky-less Oat Cleansing Balm. And I really enjoy it. So this is a product that I would most definitely consider purchasing when I run out because I do enjoy it. And it seems very skin friendly. So I think if you have sensitive skin, I think you could very much enjoy this. Now it does have camellia and chamomile in it. So if those are ingredients that do bother your skin, then I wouldn't recommend this. But it is very gentle on the skin. My other go-to cleanser is from a brand called, because this is, as you can see, like the writing has come off. The brand is called Skin by Blair. So she is an esthetician here in Charlotte. And I found her brand on Instagram. Someone I follow was recommending her. And so I was like, I'd love to support local businesses. And so I bought her facial wash. So this is the brightening face wash. It has in it, I know it has, I want to say it has some AHAs in it and some other ingredients that are all going to work together to brighten the skin. And the recommended use is to use it like every other day, especially if you're not used to using chemical exfoliators like AHAs and so. So I've worked my way up to using this every day. I keep this one in the shower. Y'all, I love this. Now, I know y'all can't tell because I do have some breakouts on my face right now, but because I've not been doing my skincare every day, well, like day and night. I always do it during the day, but I've been lazy this week and I haven't been doing my skincare every night. But this really has worked to clear up my skin, and I feel like I feel the actives in it. This also is more of like a gel-based formula. And when I remember when I first used it and I was washing my face, I was like, ooh, I feel the tingliness. And like, I never felt that from a facial wash, but I love this. Most definitely repurchasing this one. The brand, although the brand is local in Charlotte, they do ship. So I'll leave her links down below so that if you want to check out, you know, her products and things like that, you could do that. So after I wash, I tone. My go-to toner has been by Cadiz Soul Care. This is the Tranquil Essence. This is so beautiful. So this is a rose infused essence. I just recently compared it to Pat McGrath's new rose essence. I did a review of the Pat McGrath one. So I'll link that video for you. And I compared Pat McGrath's to the Cadiz Soul Care one. And I highly recommend this one. It is a rose infused toner essence. But the rose scent is, it's basically undetectable. It's very faint. It is a water-based type of toner essence, so it doesn't have like any oils in it, or at least I don't think it does. No, it doesn't have any oils in it. Very light. What I like to do is I like to just put some in my hand and then press it into the skin. You can put this on a sponge, but if I can put a product on my hand, I like to do that because then my hands are not absorbing any of the product and I can get all of the product on my face. And it's so just calming to the skin. I really have been enjoying this one. So definitely recommend that. Now my toner for the night. So the Key Soul Care one, that's my toner that I use during the day. The toner that I use at night is also by Skin by Blair. This is her tonic solution, and it's got tons of, once again, chemical exfoliators. She only suggests to use this at night. This one, I would say, definitely if you're not used to using chemical exfoliators, you want to use this maybe once every other night or maybe twice a week starting out, then work your way up to using it every night. I do use this every night. This has been a game changer as well for my skin in terms of like really addressing the texture, softening the texture, helping my skin to clear and renew and turn over. Absolutely repurchasing this. So good, highly recommend it. Now, daytime, I also have been using, where are you at? Oh, here you go. So Good Molecules reached out to me and they sent me their discoloration correcting serum. Y'all, this works. So as you can see, I've got, you know, breakouts all along my chin. And if I'm gonna break out, that's usually where I'm gonna break out. And I wanna say last month, I had broke out pretty bad along here. So I still have some scarring. But the scarring has definitely been lightening ever since I've been using this. So I had heard that this product really did work, and I was like, I don't want to fade my freckles, so I don't use it all over my face. I just use it right along here and right here. And I will admit those spots are clearing up. So I use it day and evening because that is the suggested use to see benefits. And so, can you see how much I've used? You can see how much, I think you can see how much I've used, but I've been using it pretty well, not this week, I haven't been using it consistently, this week, day and night, but I have been using it for a few weeks now, and I can see that, especially like this spot here, this used to be so dark. It was more like an ingrown pimple. So it's very dark. This spot is lightening. So I highly recommend it. And Good Molecules is so affordable. They're now sold in Ulta stores, so you might be able to find this in Ulta. It's also sold at Beautylish. So love, 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 love it. Then I love to go in with serums. So vitamin C, love me some vitamin C. And my favorite vitamin C is by Common Air. So I do receive product from Common Air, but I've met with the owner. They're the owners, I should say. They're so sweet, woman-owned brand, and I love supporting them. So I've talked about them a few times already, but I love their vitamin C serum. Some high points about the brand that stand out to me is that they really focus on sustainability. So all of their packaging is recyclable. The vitamin C comes in these little capsule pods like this. And so you just twist off the cap and then pour the serum in your hands. And I like to press it onto the skin. Very glowy, but also a very active and a good vitamin C that does work. And then you can melt down the capsules and then you can use them as compost and recycle them that way. So I love that they're so focused on being sustainable, but also making really good for the skin type of products. So use my vitamin C. I'll use vitamin C maybe like every other day because vitamin C can be drying to the skin. And I felt like, at least for right now, using vitamin C, if I could say like more highly concentrated vitamin C every day, sometimes it can dry my skin out, so I'll do it like that. Then I love going in with this Glass Skin Refining Serum by Peach and Lily. So this is going to be a product, so it says glass skin is your skin at its healthiest, skin that appears poreless, luminous, and translucent from within. Visibly brightens, firms, hydrates, and calms the skin. It has a cocktail of peach extract, niacinamide, wild yam, madecassoside, peptides, and hyaluronic acid that delivers skin looking noticeably smoother, firmer, and more luminous. This is really glass skin in a bottle. Love putting this on. So it comes out like a gel. So that's what it looks like. It's just a clear gel. And then you rub it onto the skin, and that's exactly what your skin looks like. Divine. So I'll put that on, and then I've also been enjoying using a prebiotic for the skin. So Spoiled Child is the brand. They are a sister brand to Il Makiage. So I've worked with Il Makiage for a couple of years now, creating content for them specifically, not for YouTube, but just for the brand. So they reached out to me and was like, hey, we'd love to introduce you to our new skincare brand and send you some products. So they sent over this one. I made content for them for this product. But I fell in love with this product and started using it, like even after like the campaign period was over. So this is their S34 clarifying prebiotic treatment, and it's for acne prone skin. And I promise you, this has also been such a game changer for helping to control my hormonal acne that I do experience. So yes, I still break out, but my breakouts tend to be much smaller and they're not as, you know, huge and like, you know, hormonally looking. If you struggle with hormonal acne, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I also like too that I felt like this also helped to kind of like calm the skin and smooth the skin. So I'm almost out of this. I'm going to most definitely continue to use this and get another one because I really enjoy it. I've never used a prebiotic treatment in my skincare prior to them reaching out to me. So I've been using this one, I want to say since February, and I'm just now running out. So it also has good longevity. I use that in the daytime. After that, what do I go in with? Eye cream. I stand and love the La Mer, the eye concentrate. I've tried other eye creams, and I could definitely recommend other eye creams that are not at this price point, but this eye cream was the first eye cream that I used that I was like, this is why people use eye cream. Because I had used eye creams before, and I was just kind of like, I mean, that's cute and stuff, but I don't really see a difference. This really helps to plump my under eyes. I feel like by the plumping effect, it helps to reduce my fine lines and wrinkles, and it really hydrates the skin under my eyes. So if I could say, under my eyes is also a Sahara desert. It is so sensitive too. So it can easily dry up and it can easily be irritated. So this particular eye cream really works for my skin. It doesn't irritate my skin. It also really helps to hydrate the skin there. And that's why I love it. That's why I use it. Chantecaille sent over their Rose de Mai eyelid. So this is going to be it's not an eye cream. Like you still go in and use your eye cream, but you use this on top to lift the skin. So it comes with this like, if I could say, automatic cooling spatula, and it literally feels cool to the touch. You don't even have to put this in the refrigerator. It feels quite cooling. And then you just dispense a little bit of product, like you barely press down and a little bit of product comes out. So I'll press down gently twice just to get enough product on the spatula. And then you just run the spatula like this under the eye and then across the top of your eye, and it's going to depuff the area and then also help to lift the skin. And I have been really enjoying this. So I like to use this. If I don't use this every day, I most definitely use it in mornings or on mornings when I don't get a lot of sleep. So I'm definitely more puffy down here. Like this morning, I'm so tired, y'all. And so I was like, I need to use this. And I feel like it really does help to just lift this under eye area. I'm not puffy, the skin is not saggy, and it is amazing. It's a light like gel-like formula. So I'll show you what it looks like. So hopefully you can see that. Press down just ever so slightly. And it has more of like a gel-like formula, if you will. And it's very nice, absorbs into the skin very quickly, so it's not gonna make the under eye heavy even after using your eye cream, because I'll go in with my eye cream first and then I'll go in with this. And it works beautifully. Really, really enjoy it. Like this is a product I would most definitely want to keep in my arsenal. It's, like I said, especially for those mornings where I'm just very puffy, I look tired, and I just need a little, yes, it works for that. Okay, then moisturizers, and then we'll be done. Okay, moisturizer number 1. This is also Skin by Blair. So I love this moisturizer. So if you don't know, I love La Mer. Like that's also one of my like dream brands to work with because I love all of their products. And I know some people feel like La Mer is not worth it, but La Mer was the first skincare brand that I felt, okay, this might sound really silly, but it is what it is. Have you ever like aspired to have something and then when you finally get it, you're like, I feel like I've arrived? That's how I felt like with La Mer. I was like, I would love to use skincare by La Mer. I can't afford it. And then like, I've been able to purchase, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. And I'm like, I've made it. I know it sounds really, you know, vain, but I don't mean it that way. It makes me feel special. Though that's exactly what La Mer does for me. So I love La Mer, like, love them, okay? So Blair, that's the name of the brand owner, she created her product called Creme de la Blair. I was like, oh, I'm sold. I'm already sold because I have to try this facial moisturizer simply for the name. So this is what the product looks like. You take the top off and then you press down to get your product out, which I love because you're never gonna be contaminating the moisturizer inside of the tube. And this, if you've ever tried the Creme de la Mer moisturizer for the face, this is most definitely, she competes very well with it. I was using this facial moisturizer for like a good 2 months before I used the one I'm about to talk about. Still loving this. I have a lot of this left. And this would be one I would highly consider repurchasing. I also have my facial moisturizer by La Mer, so I still have that. And then I have the one that I'm gonna talk about. So this would be one that I most definitely recommend because more than likely I will repurchase this one along with the La Mer. Cause I mean, why not? Why not? But very, very creamy. So I'll just show you what it looks like. This would be one that I would say if you have normal to dry skin, you would love to use during the day. So this is what the texture looks like. If you have oily skin, you would probably want to use this at night because this might be a little too hydrating for you during the day. I like thicker moisturizers because it just makes my skin nice and soft. But this is what it looks like blended into the skin. Absolutely love it. No fragrance at all. So yeah, highly recommend that one. The other moisturizer that actually would probably be nice for people who have oilier skin because of the texture is also by Peach and Lily. So this is the Glass Skin Water Gel Moisturizer that is going to hydrate and smooth the skin. This one is going to instantly quench thirsty skin and reveal a glass skin finish with this weightless water-based gel moisturizer. It's light as air, oil-free, silicone-free texture, feels like a refreshing burst of water, which it really does, on your skin using a blend of 3 molecular weights of hyaluronic acid to provide deeper hydration. A pre and probiotic complex helps curb breakouts, strengthens the skin's unique microbiome, and then licorice and chamomile calm visible signs of redness. It also has superfoods like peach and kiwi that will deliver vitamins and minerals essential to achieve skin that looks luminous and healthy. I have been really enjoying this one. So I would say I've been using this moisturizer for almost a month now. And like I said, like I mentioned earlier, I typically don't like gel-based moisturizers because they tend to not be hydrated enough, but this one really is. So that's what it looks like. And then blending it onto the skin, it blends in like a dream, doesn't feel heavy at all. I mean, the claims of this product, I would completely agree with all of them, but look at that skin. So if you have oily skin and you know, you like for your skin to look hydrated, I would still recommend this because when you put your makeup on top, your makeup's not gonna be looking dewier because of your moisturizer, but your skin feels really hydrated after it. And it also has like a cooling effect onto your skin when you use it. Love it. Like I said, Peach and Lily did send this to me, but this would be one that I would purchase myself because I really enjoy it. And then SPF and one other product and we're done. The SPF I've been loving is from Glow Recipe. This is their Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen. It has an SPF of 50 and this feels so good on the skin. It leaves a nice hydrating effect to the skin as well. And it leaves a nice little glow. So I really enjoy this one. This one, the only about it that I don't like is that it does take a minute to absorb into the skin. So I have to, if I can say, kind of work it into the skin. It's not one of those SPFs that you put on, rub it in like just a little bit, and then there's no like residue or white cast or purplish cast left on the skin. This one does leave a little bit of a hue if I don't work it in well. But it does work into the skin, doesn't allow for, like, it doesn't make my foundations have flashback or anything like that. I really enjoy it, so I like this one. And then lastly, like what I did today, so there's nothing on my face if I didn't say that earlier. I don't have anything on my face, just my skincare that I used this morning. But there's a lot of times when I know I'm not gonna be putting on makeup, but I want my skin to be juicy. Just even juicier. And then I will go in with my Danessa Myricks, her Yummy Skin Glow Serum. So I have 2 of them. So I keep one down here and one upstairs. And I just love adding this to the face, not only for the glow that it gives, but also when they did clinical studies, this glow serum proved that it boosts hydration by like some crazy percentage. And it really helped to hydrate the skin. So it's not a serum that's just going to give you a glow, but it really is going to help to boost hydration in the skin. So I like topping all of my skincare products with this, because if I'm not gonna wear makeup, then I have just a nice healthy glow like you see here. But then if I am gonna put on makeup, I'm still gonna have healthier looking skin underneath my makeup. And guys, that is it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know some body care and skincare products you've really been loving over the past couple of months. And let me know if you like this style of video, because if you do, I will be more than happy to share other finds that I do find and enjoy, because I really do enjoy skincare and body care. But a lot of times, I don't know, it's not as attractive as, you know, makeup. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know down below so I'll know whether or not to continue to make it. And if you've made it to this point in the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing and joining the Glam Girl Squad. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.